Hi students, welcome to Sri Chaitanya e-classes. Myself Satish Kumar, faculty in mathematics, Sri Chaitanya Junior College, Jagityal. So today we are starting mathematics and IPE, mathematics A particularly. In mathematics A we have algebra. Algebra is there. In that algebra we are starting first partial fractions. In algebra we have quadratic expressions, theory of equations, complex numbers, binomial theorem. Totally algebra is there. Binomial theorem, permutations, combinations, next probability, measures of dispersion, like that. Okay. In that one, basic one, first chapter, if you are knowing about this one clearly, we can easily solve the problems in integration also. In maths B, integration chapter will start first. In that one, this chapter makes a very important role, plays very important role in that integration chapter also. So that's why we are starting the new chapter, partial fractions. So before starting the partial fractions, we have to know about polynomial. Is polynomial. What is meant by polynomial? In earlier classes, all of you know about, all of you are learned about polynomial. Means polynomial is nothing but an expression. Polynomial is nothing but an expression. An expression f of x equals to a naught into x power n plus a1 into x power n minus 1 plus a2 into x power n minus 2 plus and so on. An is called nth degree polynomial. Nth degree polynomial. So an expression in this format where compulsory is a naught is not equals to 0. This a naught, a1, a2, an are complex numbers. Means here we should take as real numbers only. Okay. So after the completion of polynomial, what are the, this is the definition. What is the examples of polynomial? So examples of polynomials are, first one is 2x plus 3. What is the degree of this polynomial? This is a polynomial in only one variable. Here, one variable. This is linear polynomial. Next, to take another example. So 2x square plus 3x plus 4, this is quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. This third one is, next we can take as another one is x cube plus 2x square plus 3x plus 4, this is cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial. So, sir, we are starting the chapter of partial fractions, but we are discussing about polynomial. There is any connection between fractions and polynomials? Yes, there is a connection between fractions and polynomials. Why? Because, so first of all, we after the completion of polynomial definition, we will take the definition rational fraction. Rational fraction. Rational fraction. All of you know about fractions. Fractions means, so 1 by 2, 2 by 3, 1 by 2. So these learn in earlier classes from childhood onwards, you learn about fractions. Now we are discussing about what is meant by rational fraction. What is meant by rational fraction? Rational fraction is nothing but, so here f of x by g of x, an expression is in the form of f of x by g of x, where g of x is not equals to 0. So f of x by g of x, where f of x comma g of x are polynomials. F of x and g of x are polynomials, and f of x by g of x, an expression which is in the form of f of x by g of x. G of x is compulsory is not equals to 0. These two are compulsory polynomials. F of x by g of x is called rational fraction. Is called rational fraction. What are the examples of rational fractions? For example, examples are here. First one. So 2x plus 3 by x square plus 3x plus 2. So this is an expression. Expression is in the form of f of x by g of x. What is the degree of this one? 2x plus 3. This is a linear polynomial. X square plus 3x plus 2 is nothing but, which is this one? This is a quadratic polynomial. That means this is completely in the form of f of x by g of x. So such type of expressions are known as rational fractions. Now let us take as one more example. X cube plus 2 by x square plus 3x plus 5. So this is also in the form of f of x by g of x. That is also known as rational fractions. So this is about a completely introduction about a polynomial and a rational fraction. So what is meant by partial fractions? Partial fractions is nothing but, so when we are expressing rational fractions into sum of rational fractions, that means sum of fractions. Which fractions? So that we are discussed now. That means we have rational fractions are two types. One of them is proper rational fraction. I am directly writing proper fraction, and the second one is improper fraction. Second one is improper fraction. First one is proper fraction, next one is improper fraction. So how we define, how we know about the given fraction is a rational fraction? How we are defining given fraction is rational fraction? Both numerator and denominator are in the form of polynomials. Now rational fractions are how many types? Two types. That is a proper fraction and improper fraction. First of all, proper fraction and improper fraction in rational fractions, how we denote? That is a rational improper fraction, a rational proper fraction. That we are discussing now. So let us take now here. Now rational proper fraction. Next, rational improper fraction. Rational proper fraction and improper fraction. First of all, f of x comma g of x are polynomials whose degrees are m and n respectively. M and n respectively. M and n respectively. That means we can written as degree of f of x is equals to m, and degree of g of x is equals to m. Degree of f of x equals to m, and degree of g of x equals to n. Now, what is a rational fraction means f of x by if g of x is proper rational fraction. That means RPF. RPF means rational proper fraction. F of x by g of x is rational fractions if degree of f of x is less than degree of g of x. Degree of f of x is less than degree of g of x. So that means degree of f of x we are taken as m is less than n. Let us take two examples for this one. Example first one is x square plus 2x plus 3 by x cube plus 1. Now this is an expression in the form of f of both numerator and denominators are in the form of polynomials. What is the degree of numerator here? X square. This is degree is 2, here degree is 3. That means degree of numerator polynomial is less than degree of denominator polynomial. Is the condition is satisfying. So this one is known as rational proper fraction. Let us take one more example. X plus 2 by x square plus 3 x plus 5. Here what is the degree of linear polynomial is 1. Degree of this one is x square plus 3x plus 5 is 2. 1 is less than 2. This is also a rational fraction. Now come to here. This is about a rational proper fraction. Now what about rational improper fraction? Rational improper fraction is nothing but simply f of x by g of x is said to be indeed RIF. RIF means rational improper fraction. So if what is the condition? Degree of f of x is greater than or equivalent to degree of g of x. Degree of f of x is greater than or equivalent to degree of g of x. That is m is greater than or equivalent to n. Now let us take an example. Examples are first one is so x square plus 2x plus 3 by x plus 1. What is degree of numerator? 2. What is the degree of denominator is 1. 2 is more than 1. That means 2 is greater than 1. So this is known as rational improper fraction. Let us take one more example. X square plus 3x plus 5 and x square plus 2x plus 1. Both are having same degree. In this case also we said that is rational improper fraction. This is the way of finding, not finding. This is the way of defining given fractions are given which fractions rational fractions are, which is a proper rational fraction, which is a improper rational fractions. Okay, right. After the completion of rational fraction and rational improper fraction and rational proper fractions, we should discuss about reducible polynomial and irreducible polynomial. What is meant by reducible polynomial and what is meant by irreducible polynomial? So reducible polynomial means nothing but simply, so which polynomial can be expressed as a product of linear polynomials, such polynomials are known as reducible polynomials. Irreducible means which polynomials cannot be expressed as a product of linear polynomial, that one is known as irreducible polynomial. So why we are discussing about this one? These two definitions, these two can play very important role when we are solving the problems in partial fraction. So which topics are completed now here? Polynomial, rational fraction, types of rational fractions, next reducible polynomial, irreducible polynomial. Now it is meant by division algorithm. What is meant by division algorithm? in earlier classes how to write the answer of 3 by 2. There are many ways, but I am writing like this. 3 can be divided by 2. 3 is divided by 2. 2 ones, 2 twos means 1. So I am writing here, this is f of x and this is g of x. Okay, so that means what is 3 here? F of x, this is g of x. When f of x is divided by g of x, what is this one is known as, we know that, coefficient. That means this one is known as coefficient. What is this place? Remainder. Means I am taking here r of x. When we are expressing in polynomials through real number concept, 3 by 2, that means 3 by 2 can be written as 1 plus 1 by 2. What is 3 by 2? 3 means what is 3? F of x. What is 2? G of x. Okay, what is 1? Q of x. Again, what is 1 here? R of x. Again, 2 is which one? G of x. This is the way of expressing like this. Now, here we can apply that one. What is meant by division algorithm? Means f of x by g of x. G of x is also, this can be written as q of x plus r of x by g of x. That means, just you write here, f of x by g of x is equals to, what is LCM here? G of x. Now, g of x into q of x plus r of x. Both sides, which one is common here? G of x is common. Therefore, f of x is equivalent to g of x into q of x plus r of x, where q of x is coefficient polynomial and what is r of x? Is remainder. Sometimes a remainder will get when we are dividing a number with another number. Sometimes we will get remainder constant, any other value. In other times we will get 0. Same as like that. R of x is remainder polynomial. So here q of x is coefficient polynomial and r of x is also remainder polynomial. Coefficient polynomial, remainder polynomial. Now degree of q of x is always less than degree of which one? So degree of q of x is always less than degree of f of x. Why? Because see, well, let us take one example. X square minus 1 by x plus 1 means x square minus 1 is divided by x plus 1. Just you take an x square plus x means minus x minus 1. It is, now just be taken as minus 1, minus x minus 1 plus cancel. Here we are getting remainder is 0. What is here? X minus 1. This is the coefficient polynomial. What is the degree of coefficient polynomial? 1. What is the degree of f of x? 2. What is the comparison between degree of coefficient polynomial is always less than degree of f of x. Next, degree of r of x means degree of r of x is less than, this is also degree of q of x, degree of f of x. So why we are explaining this one in some places in partial fraction, this is also we can use for solving the problems. This is about division algorithm. Division algorithm means here, just you write here x square minus 1 by x plus 1. What is f of x by g of x is, what is q of x here? X minus 1 plus, next r of x. R of x is how much? 0 by g of x. G of x is how much here? X plus 1. 0 by something is 0. That means x square minus 1 is equals to x square minus 1 by x plus 1 is equals to x minus 1. Just you write here x square minus 1 is equals to x minus 1 into x plus 1 plus 0. That means f of x is equals to g of x into q of x plus r of x. R of x is 0. This is the we are using division algorithm in some problems. Next, here completion of polynomials, rational fractions, proper rational fraction, proper improper rational fractions, division algorithm. Next, reducible polynomials, irreducible polynomials, like this. Now come to the topic now. All these are introduction to our topic. Come to the topic. Now, so what is meant by partial fractions means expressing a rational fraction expressing a rational fraction into partial fractions means partial mean sum of proper fractions. So this is the definition of partial. Partial fractions is nothing but expressing rational fractions into partial fraction. Partial fractions is nothing but sum of the fractions. Okay, sum of proper fractions. So for that one we have 4 to 5 methods are there. So particularly we have 4 methods are there. In that one we are explaining about first rule. In that one, first rule is if f of x by g of x is a rational fraction, is a rational compulsory proper fraction, rational fraction, where g of x contains non-repeated linear factors, otherwise linear polynomials. This is the first rule. All of you are not understood. So I will write this one in mathematical way. So f of x is any other polynomial, but g of x contains what is here? Non-repeated linear factors. That means I am writing here a1x plus b1 into a2x plus b2 anx plus bn. So f of x by g of x. Instead of g of x is a1x plus b1. So all are different type of linear factors. Factors are, otherwise we can write polynomials also. Linear polynomial. Okay. How can we write this one into sum of a partial fraction? That means how many linear polynomials are there? We have to write as a constants. First one is a1. How many here? 1, 2 and so on n. N linear fractions are there. So we can take as n constant values. a1 by first linear factor, it is a1x plus b1 plus a2 by a2x plus b2 plus and so on an by anx plus bn. If the given fraction like this, we have to split like this, then afterwards we will find these constants, we will get the sum of partial fractions of given rational fractions. For example, I am solving a small problem here. So resolve x square plus 1, x plus 1 by x square minus 3x plus x square minus 5x plus x into partial fractions. Otherwise, just you write here x plus 1 by x minus 2 into x plus 3. Understood here? This is an expression. Expression is in the form of f of x by g of x. Degree of f of x is 1. Degree of g of x is denominator. X into x is x square. Degree of g of x is 2. That means this is a proper rational fraction. That means here what is the question asking? This proper rational fractions, how can we express into partial fractions? Partial fractions means sum of proper fraction. Just you see here, a1 is constant means degree of constant is 0. Degree of constant polynomial is 0. Here this is a linear polynomial. Degree of constant linear polynomial is 1. 0 is less than 1. So now what is the question? Resolve x plus 1 by x minus 2 into x plus 3 into partial fraction. How we can solve this question? Solution. First we have to write x plus 1 by x minus 2 into x plus 3. When you are solving the question, that question is suitable for which rule? Here what is the first rule? G of x contains non-repeated linear polynomials. See here in g of x is x minus 2 and x plus 3. X minus 2 is a non-repeat. Only once is there. X plus 3 is also only once is there. Sometimes in the questions x minus 2 whole square will be given there. In that case, that is a repeated linear fact. But here only once is there. That's why this question is under rule 1. So x plus 1 by x minus 2 into x plus 3 is equivalent to, that can be expressed as sum of partial fractions. A1 by, here how many linear factors? Only 2 are there. That's why we have to write a by x minus 2. Next one is b by x plus 3, like this. Now we have to solve this question directly. First one, x plus 1 by x minus 2 into x plus 3, that is equivalent to, what is the LCM of left hand side? Left hand side LCM is x minus 2 into x plus 3. Now simplification, x minus 2 will be cancelled. What is remaining? X plus 3 is multiplied by a. That means a times of x plus 3. Next we get here b times of x minus 2. So just you observe on both sides which is common here, denominator is common. Therefore we'll get here x plus 1 is equals to a into x plus 3 plus b times of x minus 2. Let us keep this is equation number 1. Let us keep this is an equation number 2. Now what we have to do? Just we have to find the values of a and b. When you are finding the values of a, just you make this value is completely 0. When it will become 0, when we are substituting instead of x is 2, this value totally becomes 0, we'll get the value of a. That means just substitute x equals to 2 in equation number 2. Equation number 2 implies 2 plus 1 is equals to how much? 3. Okay. Now a into how much here? 2 plus 3. That means b times of 0. That implies a equals to 2 plus 3 is how much? 5. So 3 by 5. A equals to how much? 3 by 5. Like that we'll find out when we are finding the value of b, just you make this value as 0. Just means substitute x equals to 2. Sorry, x equals to minus 3. Now substitute x equals to minus 3 in equation number 1. That implies, 2 implies, I will solve here. So equation number 2 implies, what is equation number 2? So now that means x plus 1 means minus 3 plus 1 is equals to a times of minus 3 plus 3 plus b times of, it is done, x minus 2. Which value we are substituting? Minus 3. That means minus 3 minus 2. It implies minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2, b times of minus 5, minus minus cancel. Therefore b is equals to 2 by 5. What is the value of a? 3 by 5. What is the value of b? 2 by 5. These two values, a equals to 3 by 5, b equals to 2 by 5, just substitute in equation number 1. So that is the solution of the question. Now equation number 1 implies, what is equation 1? X plus 1 by x minus 2 into x plus 3. So that is equals to, what is here? A by x minus 2. What is the value of a here? A equals to 3 by 5. That means 3 by 5 times of x minus 2 plus, what is the value of b? 2 by 5. It is 2 by 5 times of, what is the next one here? B by x plus 3. So this is the way of resolving given proper fraction into partial fraction. Partial fraction means sum of fractions. Thank you.